Hello and welcome back everybody to our All the Mods 10 beta testing. Let's dive into the changes in the recent release. So if we swap over here to CurseForge, we can go ahead and go over what has happened in 0.6. Now for anyone who's unfamiliar, 0.5 and 0.6 are exactly the same. 0.6 was just a hotfix because there was a crash every time you went to another dimension. I totally forgot to do this though. There we go. So let's go over the changes. Here in version 0.6.5, they added dim storage, which is really good. They did mention at the start, though, we are finally on the new version of NeoForge and have Cube.js, which means we're going to start having mod integration with each other. This is a very large update, but expect an even better one later this week. Can't wait for it. And then they'll start doing quests. Hey Sig, how you doing? So they've added dim storage, one of my favorite dimensional storage mods. Time in a bottle is in the pack. They added AE affinity booster. Now they have the infinity booster, but we do have AE2W lib, which does mean we have the quantum card, which I prefer. They did add shrink, so we can shrink ourselves down now. Hyperbox has been updated, so small dimension usage. Dark mode everywhere. Oh, I'm so excited to do that. And then here's two big ones, guys. Haven't seen the changes for 10, but it looks very good. Yeah, it's starting to come along. Productive bees and productive trees. Productive bees is resource production, and productive trees is tree breeding. It's a recent fork of the old forestry tree breeding, if you're familiar with that. But today we're probably going to really be checking out productive bees, checking for bugs. And then they added Cube.js, Probe.js, Rhino, and Ambitian extras, and started porting the Cube.js scripts. All global data packs have been removed now that there's Cube.js. And I learned it was those global data packs that was causing my dark mode to not work. But why don't we hop in game, everybody? Let's see if... there we go. You'll notice I'm in a mecha suit. My team went crazy. They fully finished Mechanism. They've got a fusion reactor. They've got an SPS chamber. They went crazy, and when I logged in, there was a mecha suit here for me as well as a mecha tool. So we've gone ahead and just equipped those. To prepare for today's stream, I hurry and got myself wireless power through Powa to power my mecha suit, and linked my current terminal to the AE2 system. But now that we have AE2 WT lib, that does mean we can get multiple terminals here, and I think we're going to do that. So we already have the crafting terminal. We need a pattern. Oh, didn't mean to press that. We need a pattern access and pattern encoding. And then I want to make a quantum bridge card. So we'll see what resources we have here. Hopefully with productive bees, we'll be able to produce some more. They might be lacking on sleep. Yeah, considering they're also playing on the Skies server, all the mods 9 to the sky. They're going pretty hard. But I guess we could do actually a quick tour of the base. So we've got the AE2 controller set up over here. Mechanism is all the way over here. They've got all the progression done. That's another player's base. I believe it's Star Falls. And underground here, they've got a lot of automation up and running for various materials and using growth accelerators. Looks like we're doing bamboo, sugarcane, wheat, and Certus. Yeah. And they were shearing a sheep, but the shears broke. And that's all I've seen at the base. I'd have to ask them Oh, there's a mob spawner. I'd have to ask them what they are, if there's anything else they want me to show. But why don't we dive in to today's episode? So let's see if we run into any problems trying to get our other terminals online. I'm going to come into pattern encoding. There's a few patterns available, but I'm going to try our dark mode. I tend to like this color. Does not work with the terminal, but I'm curious. We'll give it a try. We may have to rejoin the server. I'm curious if our AE2 dark mode works now. Let's find out. I'll give it one try. Yeah, no, resource failed. Yeah, we'll have to just have a really bright AE2 terminal. I was hoping dark everywhere would work for it. Maybe they'll update that soon. Because I don't, yeah, there isn't any like color settings for the terminal, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and make a pattern for wireless pattern access, which we need a pattern for a wireless receiver. And then we'll do encoding. Oh man, we need a whole bunch of patterns here. Give me a second here, folks. There we go. Red flashbang. Yeah, you're telling me that was bright. Oh gosh, I need to clean up their setup. For sure. But it's hard to justify doing a lot of work when the world could be reset any moment. But let's go pattern access and pattern encoding. So there is pattern access terminal, pattern encoding, and then what we're going to do is take our three terminals. You technically, or here, we'll try it in this version of the pack. We have one linked. So what I'll do is make my universal. See if it works. It worked. Sick. And then let's go ahead and make a few patterns to carry with us. And let's try to make a quantum bridge card, and then we'll need to actually make a quantum singularity here in just a moment. And not only do we need the quantum bridge card, but we are going to need the quantum ring. I'm excited to see the new textures here, guys. New textures for quantum rings. This is going to be really interesting, I think. We need 1 chamber and 8 rings. Okay, there's our quantum bridge card. I need to go, but you have a good day. Hopefully any problems are kept to a minimum. Thanks, Sig. Sorry you have to leave so soon. Let's grab a singularity. Love the new texture. And we'll grab a ender pearl and we'll craft up some tiny TNT. And we'll see if there is flint and steel. We can make one if not. All right, let's make our singularity first and foremost. Okay, that is working. We're good. Gonna put down the tiny TNT. I believe my magnet is off. Yep. And we'll go ahead and go Pearl Singularity. I think that's in range. There we go. Ooh, love the new textures. That looks really good. I'm impressed. And why don't we grab a little bit of cable? Just to hook up my quantum ring. I'm going to try to put this somewhere it's not intrusive. Let's just put it right here. And we'll check out the new textures for quantum rings. They really went with the simplification, I can tell. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. There we go. This should come online. Ooh, that looks really nice. That looks really nice. We'll put the card there. And then what I'll do is I'll put our quantum bridge card and our singularity in. So now we have multi-dimensional systems here. And if we take a look at it here, we're not really using much power for the quantum bridge, which is really good. Quantum ring is only draining 400 FE a tick. Don't need the infinity booster. But guys, today's project is going to be going over productive bees as far as we can. And we're going to need an area for it. So I was thinking we would just clear an area, make it look nice. Oh, game froze. Game froze. Hard crash. Hard crash. Let's get this back up. Give me just a second. Just waiting for the game to launch. While it's doing that, there's the red flashbang. Gonna post that over in the official All the Mods self-promotion chat. But let's hop back on the server, shall we? Hopefully everything loads in okay here. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Not as useful without shaders. Let me tell you, I miss my shaders right now a lot. But I'm going to toggle my magnet card to pick up to ME, and we're going to just tear this place apart. What we're going for is a nice open area. And we're gonna dive into the productive bees. Probably are gonna have to go get some bees to get some honeycomb, but being that this is beta testing, we'll probably give ourselves bees to start with. But then everything else will be crafting in survival. Why don't we clear this tree, this bamboo, and then we'll clear a little bit of ground here and get going. I'm going to come along here. I do need faster efficiency. I'm going to go to like 64. Nope, not enough. Or no, it's enough. We're insta mining. We're good. What I can do is actually chop an area, then switch our vein mine to small tunnel and go like this. All right. Do you guys think we need more space? Maybe a little bit more? Oh, we got some water. We got some water. Let me eat some food, and then we'll grab a little bit of our dirt and fill this in. It looks like the water source is here. And we got a water source there. Let's keep vein mining everything. That should be plenty of space. And we'll get the bees set up. Just to keep it clean, I'm going to vein mine this. Okay. Bee area acquired. Now, I do want to do a floor here. Just so that we're looking kind of good. And I was curious if we had wands. Okay, we don't have building wands, but let's see what kind of building blocks we have. We do have a lot of cobbled deep slate. And we have a lot of macaws, right? A lot of macaws. I don't think I'll use it for the floor, but we'll use it for the building later. There is factory decorative blocks. Hello, hello, Omux. How you doing? I was thinking maybe we would use factory blocks. I know it's bees, but... Okay, everything is based off of this block. Factory block. And a chisel. So let's take this. And I think what we'll do is we're going to go for smooth metal to start. Isn't there a hotkey to do all blocks in the inventory? Or am I crazy? Oh well. And then we'll get a little bit of hazard. And we'll call that good for now. So this is going to be the bees. And let's go ahead and just start laying down a border and some blocks. Going to right here. And we'll come across. I think it kind of works for testing, you know? You just woke up? Nice. I've been up for a little bit. I was playing some games with some buds. We were playing Diablo. Woke up maybe 2 hours ago, I think. But we're going to do a little bit of all the mods 10 testing. And then switch to maybe skies if I'm feeling awake enough. We'll build this really fast. I wish we had a builder's wand, but do we have building gadgets? Oh, we do. Okay, we are just missing diamond gears and a netherite ingot. Oh, we almost built this whole thing without using a building gadget. Could you imagine? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank up the size and build this. I think we only need a little bit here, a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty much most of our blocks. For now, we can quickly place this. Close call, right? I almost built that whole thing by hand. Could you imagine? Fill in the gaps, and here is our testing platform. Now, normally, we would need to... Normally we would need to go find bees, but what we'll do is we'll give ourselves a little head start for beta testing purposes. And we'll just grab a couple beehives and a couple bees. See if I can find the bee spawn. Nope, that's not it. What if I just type egg and find bee? There we go. Oh, you know what we should do? We should enclose this area in glass. Don't you guys think? We could craft it, but we'll just try to get the stream going here. Let's do a little bit of vertical wall. And I think we will, or horizontal, no, we want vertical. Vertical wall, we'll set it to the glass. And I don't want it to place below. Is there a, I'm just actually gonna go vertical column with a range of 10. And we'll just go along here. And we'll enclose this area in glass so our bees don't escape. That sound good? What exactly are you going to be testing? They just added productive bees to all the mods 10. The newest, the latest and greatest productive bees, as well as productive trees they added. But productive trees is more of like an offshoot of forestry for different wood types. Some of the logs store better fuel consumption, but that's really about it. And then why don't we build a very quick roof? And I can spruce this up later. For now, let's just get this running. Oh, did we run? No, we didn't run out. I was just clicking too fast. All right, there we go. And let's go ahead and give ourselves a entrance. And a door. I know it's not a security door, but it's good enough for now. Good enough for now. I think we'll start with 6 bees. Should be a good start. And I'll just put down a little bit of grass and flowers. So normally we'd have to go find the bees in the wild. We're just doing what we can to get the testing started. All right, so there's that. Let's put down 2 beehives. Put down some bees, and we'll let this get started. Manny coming in. What up, Fallen? Loving the lag-friendly server. Awesome, I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad. Definitely really popular, and a lot of people want to see more of it. I don't want to neglect the other series we have going on right now. So that's why we're just doing a little short duration test here. And why don't we grab, do we have Torchmaster? We don't. So let me just grab some regular old torches. Do we have light overlay? We don't. Okay. And I'm just going to light this up a little bit because the glass, for some reason, is casting a shadow, and that's got me worried about mobs. But our honey level should go up here pretty quick. We're going to need shears and bottles. And why don't we check out productive bees of what we're going to be going for while we wait for honey. Are you part of the All the Mods 10 team? No, I am not affiliated with the All the Mods team, unfortunately. Wish I was. That'd be cool. I'd love to do what I could to help, but 'tis not the case. Okay, bee cages or honey. Do we have, actually, the trader? Oh, wait, I need, here it is. Press it on. Oh no, we don't have those scripts yet. I need to see if we make an advanced beehive. I need to know if the trader is working in Easy Villagers. But let's see what we would need. So campfire and shears need a recipe, and beehive needs a recipe. So let's grab... Oh, why am I in tags? I just wanted the recipe for it. There we go. Go ahead and substitutions enabled, fluid substitutions enabled. We'll make a campfire and some... So my R is doing shear, or that's so weird. It's doing like a two-step of tags. That's really odd. But let's get a beehive recipe. Oh, I'm not in the right screen. And now we just need the honeycombs, as well as we're going to need a pattern for honey treats. Okay. Do we have... So the honey level is only 3 of 5 on each of these. Why don't we add... Just to keep us rolling here. Let's add 3 more. And there we go. This should be enough. We could automate it, but I don't think it's worth it yet. We'll worry about automation once we have resource bees. Yeah, it's really funny, Manny. I've been asked a couple times if I'm part of the All the Mods team. I don't know if it's because of how I title my videos or what. But no, I am not, unfortunately. Oh, and why don't I change our magnet to pick up to inventory so that we keep those honeycombs. So we got 3. That's enough for a beehive. Advanced oak beehive, we're just missing 2 more combs, and we needed to fix the recipe for shears. Because I did not have substitutions enabled. There we go. You think it's because I'm one of the few playing the beta? Ah. Makes sense, makes sense. There is some more honeycomb. We should be able to make an advanced hive. And then we just need a trader. And I need one of our villagers. Now, I don't know where they stored them. Should we try to find out? On YouTube, that is? Okay, okay. So the villagers were... Hey, go away. The villagers were originally right here, but maybe they moved them into the NBT storage? Yeah, there they are. Can you not? Thank you. Let's see if we have... Oh, it took the block, and it took the villager. Beautiful. Let's level this guy up. Oh, we don't have emeralds. We don't have any auto traders set up. Uh-oh. How many carrots do we have? Oh, I'm in the wrong terminal. Okay, we have some emeralds. I'll have to set up a farm for this. But let's level this guy up. And there we go. We can buy honey treats. That's what we wanted. And we can buy bee cages, which is doubly what we're looking for. Beehive to advanced, as well as expansion boxes. Oh, beautiful. I'm so happy we have the trader, guys. Like, it makes life so much easier. And then we'll go ahead and swap these to sturdy. And then put all that away. But the reason we needed the honey treats, guys, is now we can actually start getting the resource bees. Now, there's no quest chain to follow, so we're going to have to go with our own knowledge of making the various nests. Why don't we start with... Let's see, does it show... No, we don't have the EMI page to tell you what bees spawn where. Which is unfortunate. But let's make a bunch of wooden swords. I don't do things like that. Sorry, man. I feel I'm a pretty nice guy for everyone that's been here a while. I really like doing tutorials. I've been told I have a very soothing method of doing it, but when people try to boss me around on stream, saying stuff like say my name and I'll subscribe, it rubs me the wrong way. Let me tell you, it upsets me. It really does. But let's get some wooden swords, which are needed for the nests. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go ahead and we'll grab a gravel nest, a dirt nest, A stone nest. Oh, that requires iron sword. Not going to worry about bamboo nest. I just needed sand. That'd be a good idea, Hots, if we make the obsidian nest and bring it to the end. I haven't even been to the end on this server yet. But maybe we do try to get draconic bees up and running. Let's grab an obsidian nest. Because unfortunately, our end won't have any bees naturally, I don't think. Because of it was generated before the mod was added. Let everything load in here, and I don't think we'll see bees. Yeah, no bees here, but we can go get ender bees in another area. I'm going to put down an obsidian nest and honey treat it, if I can. Oh, it's not honey treat. It is... Is it dragon's breath? Because unfortunately, none of these EMI stuff is working for showing you how to get the bees. Maybe if I click the... So, product and then Drac. Where is Draconic Bee? Oh, it tells you have to... Oh, that's the wannabe. It's used in the wannabe. What the heck? Oh, yeah, EMI just doesn't have... I think it's Dragon's Breath. Isn't that right? And again, we are beta testing. That is why I'm hopping into creative now and then. Okay, it took it. But our Jade is not showing the timer. Right? Didn't we switch to Jade? Open config is still keep at 0. And what we want to find is... Show details is left shift. Yeah, it's not going to tell us, so we're just going to have to do this manually. Wait the timer out. Is Hostile Neural Networks in all the mods 10 yet? I don't think Hostile Neural Networks is HOTS. Otherwise, I'd use that for Dragon's Breath. Okay, there's our bee, our first one. Ooh, we actually got strong endurance, normal productivity, and it's aggressive, but that's fine. Let's get one more Draconic Bee. And then we'll go get a Ender Bee. What did we get that time? Pretty much same stats. And to get an Ender Bee, let's grab a Ender Pearl and shoot on over to the End Islands. Oh, what? That went through, didn't it? There we go. Now, these are already all generated terrain, so it might actually be better to just TP out really far. Generate some chunks and look for our bees. Okay, there's one. There's one ender bee. Let's try to get 2 ender bees. Perfect. All right, let's head back home. And maybe get some other nests up and rolling too. Try to get a couple bees. We'll go to beach. Beach tends to be where you can get most of the ones you want. Okay, so this is beach. And we'll put down a sand and a gravel and a dirt and a stone, and we'll see. Okay, all of them took it. All of them took honey tree. Let's see what bees we get. I'm just speeding them up, and we'll wait for them to pop out. We do have Enderbee, Draconic, and we'll probably get Draconic going first. While we're waiting for them to spawn, let's see if we can already craft Simulation, because that is what we want first and foremost, so that the bees aren't spawning or like coming out in the world. You need a recipe for honeycomb. I wish I could see the timer. I really thought plugin settings. We don't have the bees. We don't have bees yet for the plugins. Oh, it's right there. Productive bees. Canvas beehive. Solitary nest, bee jar. It's all turned on. I might need... Maybe I'm missing a... Got the toggle, display fluids, any display block, bosses, entities, tooltip. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. It's turned on. Oh, let's see what we got. We got a ashy. Perfect. We needed an ashy. Let's see what else we get. And why don't we see... So, like, if we went to craft a simulation, we just need honeycomb and honey bottle. Oh, and we got a digger bee. We didn't really need that guy, but that's all right. I'll come check back on these bees in a second. What we're going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to give us a AE2 storage for everything bee related. I will just use this mode for it. But we'll put down a controller by the door with a drive. And we'll grab some item cells. Okay, good enough. The reason I'm really not gonna is because we're gonna probably have to reset the world very soon. Very soon. Because they're already starting to add mods that need the world regenerated. But I was thinking of doing something, guys. What do you guys think about this? I was thinking, what if we tell everybody that you can bring with you whatever you can fit in your inventory? Good morning, Wrangling. Yeah, it is so weird. But I was thinking, the one thing I can do easily when I reset the world is I can keep your player inventory. your player inventory. Let's see, do we have, so we're not using spirited gates. Why don't we take a moment here? I'm going to make ender gates. Is going to be an energizing recipe. Let's put energizing down at the bottom. Oh, have you never used portable cells with AE2? They've been around for a couple years now. They're like backpacks, basically. And you can put the magnet cards in them and stuff like that. They're the closest thing. They're like danks. But the difference is then you can then put the portable cell directly in your network. It's really, really useful. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Manny. So folks will load up backpacks in inventory. So we don't really have backpacks. What you would do is you would load everything into AE2 cells. AE2 cells. What do you guys think about that? Or it's got to be fresh start every time. But we could try transferring player inventory. But these are not going to work without a ender cell itself. So let's grab one of those, and then we need to give it a buffer. So we'll make spirited energy cell, nitro, blazing, hardened, basic. Throw these all over. Sorry, I can see you guys are chatting. I'll read in just a second, I promise. Didn't do much anyways. Doesn't really matter. That would help a lot. Yeah, it's mainly because I care more about the players that are playing 24/7. Like this is the server they're playing on, like top and slow burn. I think we will do the inventory transfer then. But we need one ender cell. And then let's just grab 2 of these if we have the resources. But if you are unfamiliar with ender cells, their buffer is actually based on... If I put this down, you'll see it says 0 of 0. That is because we have to put energy cells in it. We're just waiting here. It's doing a bunch of charging. I noticed the graphics missing, but I believe that has already been reported, so we won't worry about that. Oh, there it is. There's the beams. They're showing up a little bit. But it seems to be if it's a very fast craft, there's no beams. No beams. But guys, some mods are really putting in a lot of work. Like the mod developers for the mods for 1.21. A lot of mods are getting overhauls like AE2 did. Okay, there's our cells. So all you do to use this when it says 0, 0 is you just shift click the cell in and then it gets storage. And the more you put in, the more storage it has. We're going to choose channel 1 and I'm going to hold these and these should work to give us power. Tiers versus the battery tiers. The battery tiers are just how much power you add. How much power the cell your Ender cell network can hold. And then the tier of the Ender cell is how much transfer speed it has. So in this case, channel 1 can do a max of 400,000 FE a tick. Maybe a starting kit would be great. Ooh, maybe we do a kit. What would you guys prefer here? I'll do a lot of you guys are chatting on YouTube. I've been wanting to do this feature. We're gonna do a YouTube poll. A YouTube poll. I know there's not many here, but this is gonna be really fun. I've wanted to do this. We're gonna do a poll, and I'm gonna call it Keep Inventory or Kit. I want to see what you guys vote. If you're watching on Twitch, if you don't mind heading over to the poll really fast, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's an alternative for Flux Network. Yes, it's an alternative. It can be laggier than Flux, though, unfortunately. Man, it's like half and half. Manny says, you just blew my mind, did not know you could place energy cells in an Ender cell. Yeah, that's how you increase its stats. And then if you want your Ender cell network to be able to transfer more, we'll make another Ender cell here and another 2 of these. Oh, we're short blaze rods. I feel really bad I used their blaze rods, so I'm just going to do this. Trying to craft what we can so that if there is a bug, we find it. Let's craft 2 more of these. But you'll notice if I put down another Ender cell, oh, I guess it's still channel 1, but it still says 400 FE. I don't know why that is. It should say more a tick. They used to add, maybe they don't anymore, but the storage works. The storage works, that's for sure. I'll add a little more buffer in there, but then we'll get back to bees. As well as we should check if some more bees spawned from our nests. Yeah, of the 5 votes, it was 3 in favor of inventory. Oh, of 6 votes. Now it's 4 inventory, 2 kit. I do think we'll probably go the kit route. I'm gonna wait for the bees to pop out. Right? Doesn't one of these have a bee in it? I swear one of them does, but here, I'll do that. Yeah, it used to add to each other, but I guess it doesn't anymore. But either way, you can increase the storage by shift clicking. Oh, that's the Ender cell. Oops. There we go. 1.6 billion FE in our Ender network. Oh no, it does work. It does work. I'm thinking wrong, guys. Each one of these can handle up to 400,000 FE a tick. The downside is that you can never go over 400,000 FE a tick. It will only ever be 400,000. But okay, let's come over here and let's do a bit of bees. So I'm gonna go comb, comb, honey, honey, honey. And we're gonna see, I just wanna see what we're missing for an advanced nest. We can use emeralds to turn a basic beehive into an advanced. So to craft 10, we're short, but to craft the simulation, we're short too. Why don't we just, to save the server, I'm gonna give myself simulation upgrades. But we'll try to craft everything else. In case we run into bugs. Let's put some honeycombs in, and we won't even do the trade. Let's just get a couple advanced beehives. Oh, we're short planks, which means we are short logs, which means we don't have a wood farm or a plank pattern. Let's do that. Let's get 3 of these. So we'll take our advanced beehives, we'll put them spaced out a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, then expansion boxes. We should have 3 hives that we can put a simulator in. And then in this one, I'm gonna put my draconic. In this one, I'm gonna put my ender. And we'll need some feeding slabs. You don't have to use the slabs, I just prefer them. It allows you to mix bee types, which is really nice. Oops, needs to be here. Let me catch up here. Zao says, "Hi there. I love your lives because of you. I started playing all the mods 10 and learning about all these new mods. It's amazing, but I have a question. Do you have any insides of the quest line, like when they will add it to the mod pack?" Well, we went over it at the start of the episode. In the latest update, which was 10.0.6, they stated that later this week, there's going to be a very large, expect an even better one later this week. And then after that update, we will start adding quests, is what they said. That's all I know. So again, I am not affiliated with the All the Mods team. I just really like playing their mod packs. But I totally forgot to grab a dragon egg. Right? Isn't that what they need? Because right now with EMI, I can't see what the flowering is. I can't see it. And I think it's dragon egg. Oh yeah, no worries, man. You're good. No stress. Okay, let's think. What do ender bees use as the flower? Is it chorus fruit? Chorus flower? Ringling's off to work. Have a great day, everyone. Have a good one, dude. But now that we have an ashy mining bee, why don't we actually try to get a crystalline bee with a quartz nest? We do need to silk touch one of these, and I think I have. Let's see. I think I have a silk touch module in my mech tool. So silk touch unit is on. That is false. Vein mine false. Excavation, escalation, we like that. Attack amplification, I do like that. Let's ramp it up. And let's head into the nether. What do nether quartz bees want? Isn't it just nether quartz? Crystalline bees, sorry. That's the technical term. And let's find some nether quartz. So let's see if our silk touch unit is working here. Okay, no, that didn't work. How do I... Item mode switch is N. Nope, that's not right. I didn't disable Silk Touch, did I? Exclusive mode. I don't know what that means. Oh, it means you have to choose between these, and we chose Silk Touch. I chose Silk Touch. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Let's take a quartz nest. And try to grab a crystalline bee. There he is. Then let's head back home and we'll make a bee breeder is what we're going to make next. Let's go ahead and make one of these. So I need a breeding chamber, which requires a bobby upgrade, which requires honeycomb, requires upgrade base. Let's go ahead and just give ourselves a breeding chamber, because I don't want to breed the bees in the open world right now. Come over here, and we'll go ahead and we'll put our breeding chamber in the center. Now, it's going to need power, but we've got ender gates. And then we want crystalline and ashy. This is going to make an iron bee. Otherwise, let's see if there's other types. Can make iron, copper, copper, copper. Copper or iron. I think I'm going to choose iron. And I believe we can breed both of these with flowers, with like poppies. I know we have iron farms, but we need the iron bee to make the other type of bee, which is important. And then we do have now the time in a bottle, which is very expensive at the moment. Signalum gears and productivity omega. Ooh, that is expensive. But I do think we should move these bees into hives. So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. That should be enough for all the bees we have. And I will then switch back to survival and try to do everything in survival that we can. However, I do know I won't have enough feeding slabs. Okay. Let's yoink as many bees as we can. And over here, we're going to go in this simulation one. I'm going to come over one and put this and go B, 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 B. Grab some more. And we'll put them here. This is going to be our honeycomb production. About to say, where are my shears? But they're like staring at me. All right, come on out, guys. And I do need to put some poppies. Down. We'll wait for the others to pop out. This will probably be our iron bee. Oh, wrong. We need 2 of them. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. Or wait, one is breeding. One is breeding. We're gonna need a pattern for speed upgrades. Let's go ahead and make that pattern and a clock pattern. And yoink, another bee. Yeah, now we're getting honeycombs. Now the honeycombs are rolling in. That's what I wanted to see. I don't know what... I swear I had more sturdy cages. That's really weird. Well, look at that, guys. Here comes everything. And what we're going to do is grab some import buses. And some cable. And we're going to store everything in our ME system that we've set up here. I want to run it along here, but I'm waiting to get all these bees. So I guess we could temporarily come out and around. And that should bring everything here. So this is our bee collection. Beautiful. Nothing too crazy with bugs so far, other than it seems you don't always get the sturdy cage back. Is that the case? Is that the bug I'm noticing? Am I crazy, guys? Did we lose sturdy cages? Not 100% sure, but I'm going to leave off on bees right here for testing. We will come back and start processing combs, making upgrades, all that good stuff. I'm going to chunk load this area. And we will go from there. We do need bottles before we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab export buses. And I'm going to grab a dense cable. And I will just do this really fast. We're going to change this to dense. And we should come back to a bunch of comb. if we did everything right. All right, and all we need is to come across the top. Oh, we got stuck. Put our export buses, and we'll set these to glass bottle. And we'll need a memory card. Oh, we need to craft. Oh, EMI can't auto request? Oh, control click. That's how. Need a memory card to quickly paste that down the line. Oh, partially. Ooh, there's a bug. I'm gonna go report that after stream. Problem with the memory card. But then we will just stock up some glass bottles really fast. We'll eventually use a trader for all of this when we're doing it in survival. Oh, that's the shrink bottle. 1 second, guys. I want the regular glass bottle. We'll stock up a whole bunch and we'll let this run for next stream. We shouldn't have to use creative as much next stream, honestly. Our iron bees are going to go here. They'll have to grow up, so I'll let them grow up. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of beta testing All the Mods 10. And I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.